Hello, my name is Mike Ferguson from Intelligent Business Strategies. I want to talk to you about a class that I'm running with technology transfer online that is on enterprise data governance and master data management. For many companies today, the expectation is that you can quickly just use data with analytics and deliver value. But what happens if your data isn't trusted? What happens if your data is spread all over the place and you don't know where it is? Maybe it's in your data center in different databases and file systems. It could be in your data center and multiple clouds, or even at the edge in edge computing platforms like IoT platforms. So we are now in a world where we have data spread across multiple different systems and data centers. We have our own data centers. There are the data centers of the cloud vendors, such as Microsoft or Google or IBM or Oracle or Amazon, where we could be using applications there and storing our data there. And we've got the whole edge computing scene as well. So it's getting hard to manage data. It's even getting hard to know where it is. And if you don't know where it is, how on earth can you protect it? How on earth can you govern it if you don't know where it is? So this class is very much about looking at the problem of data complexity. Secondly, looking at the data lifecycle, everything from ingesting data, protecting it, using it, and maintaining that data, and decommissioning it. And then how do you govern that data lifecycle? What is it you need in place in order to be able to monitor and assess what's being ingested, what to protect, how data is being used? How do you govern that? How do you govern who's maintaining it? Are they allowed to maintain it? How do you govern consistency of the same data across multiple applications in your core business processes? So we're going to look at all of this. I'm going to start by looking at the challenge, looking at the data lifecycle, and presenting a data governance framework in order to support the ability to govern the data in a distributed landscape. And then look at what the steps are involved in governing data, such as defining a business glossary, discovering where your data is, mapping that data from a distributed landscape to a business glossary. We'll look at how data catalogs can now use machine learning to help you do that. In addition, we'll look at data fabric technologies and how you can then use these technologies to connect to data across a distributed landscape and produce trusted data sets that can be published in a marketplace or a catalog for people to pick up and use in the world of analytics. But we're also then going to, once we understand how to get our data under control, we're then going to apply it to the most widely used data within any enterprise, and that would be master data. So that means things like financial chart of accounts, customer data, product data, supplier data, employee data, asset data, and real core major data entities used everywhere in your organization, used in perhaps your CRM systems if it's customer data, which could also be in your finance system. It could also be in your distribution system, for example. So there are lots of places where this data resides. And so it could be in your transaction processing applications as well as your analytical systems like data warehouses and data marts, graph databases, data science projects using that kind of data. So we have to get it consistent, we have to get it trusted, and we have to get it under control. And so the class looks at how you go about doing that, and then looks at how you apply governance to master data in order to create trusted master data that can be shared everywhere to make everybody consistent. So we'll look at how you build an MDM system. We'll look at the master data management software on the marketplace. We'll look at once you've created a master data management system, how do you then synchronize that master data across multiple applications across your enterprise, whether those are in your data center or in the cloud. We'll look at how you synchronize it with analytical systems to get consistent dimension data in all your data warehouses and your data marts. And we'll look at how you change existing transaction processing applications in order to use master data in order to remove the complexity of sort of spaghetti data flows around your company. So, and then we'll go beyond that. And then how is MDM itself evolving to integrate with big data to give an even richer set of a understanding about a customer, for example? And even then to create what's called a customer data platform to really drive consistent marketing across both digital and traditional marketing channels. So it's going to be a packed 2 days. I hope you can join me online on technology transfer. So look forward to seeing you there. Thanks a lot.